Cigar Club, what's going on? Welcome, loud. Holy shit, I'm yelling. Griff's gonna yell at me over here. Holy hell. Well, I can already feel him.
Keep this in. I like this.
Would you like to roll the intro,
I'm
Griff?
going to take a quick nap.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Why don't you start us off?
No, it's not my job. I'm not the host.
You got it.
Wow.
You got it.
That'll go on the B-roll.
I'm just here for support.
Appreciate you. Cigar Club, what's going on? Welcome to another Cigar Club podcast where we talk about all things cigars.
Jeepers creepers.
I like it.
We're rolling with it. We're rolling with it.
Yeah.
Today,
we're not even drunk, though. That's the problem.
We've got Griff, as always, but we've got another special guest. Jeff has joined us back.
I'm back, baby.
We are live here in the Cincinnati headquarters.
Yeah.
It is great to have you back on.
Thank you.
And today, we're going to be talking about our unicorn cigars. So these are cigars that we either have always wanted to smoke, they're super rare, or they just hold a special meaning. So unicorn can mean anything for that. We are all smoking a unicorn cigar. This is the Sereno A 2012 vintage cigar. It's an Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper with all 2012 filler from Esteli and Jalapa. This was sent to us by Carson. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Carson.
I know I've been wanting to smoke this cigar for years. I've been sitting on it, and now it's finally time to smoke it.
Yeah, we put this in the Cigar Club Black Box
2019,
2 or 3 years ago.
I think.
3
or
years
2020.
2020.
It was the 2020 December Black Box.
Excuse me.
Yeah. That's our sort of pseudo-Christmas special thing where we put out really high-end sticks in a cool box, and it's a whole thing. And this was one of our cigars. Yeah, it's great, but I haven't had it since then, so I'm excited.
I bought one, and it's just sitting in the humidor because it looks too good with this sick coffin.
Yeah, any cigar that comes in a coffin.
Yeah, it's special.
Count me in, folks.
But the fact that this is now 10 years old, or the tobacco was grown in 2012, it's pretty special.
I'm excited. It's been a few years.
And if you're wondering, this is a 9 1/4 inch cigar. I don't think you've smoked something longer, Griff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever
a lot longer
smoked anything.
And slightly fatter.
Yeah,
slightly fatter.
That was what, a 70?
I don't even know.
12 by 7.
I don't even want to.
If you guys watch this podcast,
recall.
go back to what, December?
Mm-hmm.
It was the La Aurora
21.
Something.
That
basically, just Google
I know
the
it was
biggest cigar.
a 70 gauge.
Yeah.
That was a podcast that you might
dislocated your jaw to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That was an episode that you might define as off the rails.
It was off the rails.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that one. We were just watching the highlights of that episode the other day. That was a great one.
I do have a little bit of PTSD with this, but this smokes a lot better. It tastes a lot better. So got that going for us.
That's great.
Well, before we get into the meat of it, we haven't seen you in a few episodes. What's been going on in the world of Jeff? I haven't been doing a single thing.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been
nothing much, really.
Trying to get Griff to relax a little bit. He's always uptight when he gets on these.
I'm very nervous.
I can tell.
I think we had our last, we had a team retreat offsite back in March. So it's been a couple months.
It has.
Yeah. Things are going
They've been
great.
wanting you back. That's the only comments is we don't want to see Griff and David.
Where's
I haven't been seeing those comments.
We're trying to hype up the guests here, okay?
We must be hiding this.
It's more phone calls coming in. It's more of like a phone line thing. People really want it.
Yeah, people know I respond to emails, so they email me in.
That's good. Someone does.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's a lot better. I mean, I had high expectations, but it's really good.
Well, we have 3 different pairings. Griff's got 1910. I've got Willet Rye. And Jeff's got the classic garage beer.
I just got here about an hour ago, so I just grabbed
Hey,
what
you can't go wrong with garage beer.
Braxton Garage Beer, which is apparently great.
It's a premium lager, if you didn't know.
Yeah, let me see how premium.
Very premium.
First time I had it.
It's so good.
Premium,
It's so
premium,
good.
It is really good. I could crush a 30 of those on the lake.
There actually is. That's a nice flavor to it.
Yeah.
It's not super clean. There's a little bit of a
Well, you're also smoking a cigar.
cigar, but still.
Here's the funny thing. Wayfarer, a lager with a Wayfarer is my favorite. So it's actually my preferred pairing with the Serena Wayfarer. So there might be some magic with the A.
I dig it. Covington,
Kentucky, baby. Which is the thriving metropolis.
Just south of Cincinnati?
Don't look at me.
I don't even know where we are right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are we in Cincinnati?
Yeah, the Uber driver could have taken me anywhere in the world, and I would have been like, "This seems right.
This looks good."
Yeah, I'm taking me to my death.
No, but good beer, great cigar. I'm excited to
in
be
great
here.
company, ladies.
The best people.
Maybe. We'll see how the guest.
We'll see how the guest performs.
Yeah,
We'll see. This is only my second try, so just give me a little bit of room.
We'll see.
Give me a little bit of room.
All right, what are we talking about?
Talking about unicorn cigars.
Okay.
And as usual, Griff has no idea. Did no homework prior to this, so we're not going to start with him.
And I'm the guest, so I wasn't even told.
Yeah. So realistically, I should let you go first.
Producer Ramsey was supposed to email us some stuff.
No, he did. He let us know about a week in advance.
Saved in the draft. It never got pushed through. So
yeah, I mean, I was briefly told about it, but then never followed up. So
yeah,
par
for the course.
It's a good thing I'm here.
Thank you, Pugh.
I wrote down a couple. All mine are cigars that I've never smoked, and they're cigars that are true unicorns for me because either A, I'm too cheap.
Yeah.
Because some of them are very expensive, or I just can't get them.
Are there any Cubans on the list?
I actually have.
We can disregard
just give them
those.
a chance. Give them a chance.
You want to start off with your only one that you've thought of here?
I mean, then I'm done. So.
You just sit there.
I do have one. I have one. But
okay.
Cubans on my list.
This will be a short episode with this crew here. No, but to start off, I do have a Cuban.
Okay.
And I think there'd be nothing cooler than to smoke a pre-embargo Cuban. So a Cuban cigar prior to 1964.
Okay, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm not saying I'd love it, but it would be cool to experience. Right?
What's it? Yeah. Thank you. That's why it's a unicorn.
I'm not going to take it, but
I mean, that's 60 years ago.
Correct. So to me, it'd literally just be smoking history. I can't imagine they have any flavor at this point after even properly stored.
But
there's something about knowing like this is a legal Cuban at the time, at the heyday of when Cuban cigars, maybe I'll close my eyes and think it Kennedy. This is once Kennedy got in right after he banned them. But
no, I would agree that even with the right storage, I would be surprised if there are people that were the original owners of that cigar that still have that cigar. So transported, multiple humidors, multiple settings.
And it's just like wine. You have no idea unless it's something that you can verify the storage of it. You have no idea if it's just been completely dried out.
Correct. I think if I had to guess, I bet your experience smoking that would be like the concert that I went to 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Here we go.
I went to see Bob Dylan.
You want to see John Mayer?
And John Mayer.
But and another one. You've seen a lot of concerts.
You've seen too many concerts.
You've been working.
I have not been working.
So none of us has been working since we've last been on.
Concerts are overrated.
But Dylan came to Mobile, and we went to see him. Obviously an icon in American music.
Correct.
Especially in the late 50s, 60s. Has put out a lot of music, has always been putting out music. But I went to see him, not really for the music, but just to be in the same room.
How old is he by now?
He's probably mid-80s, if I had to guess. But just to be in the presence of someone who had been through so many things and has met so many people and has done so many things. It really wasn't even about the concert. It was about the person.
I've seen Bob Dylan.
It was probably one of the worst concerts that I've ever been to. So
really?
It was terrible. So I think your cigar from 1960 is going to be the same as my Bob Dylan concert.
And I've only seen one concert.
In your whole life?
In my whole life.
Who was it?
Bonnie Raitt, phenomenal. James Taylor.
Okay.
You can't hate on James Taylor.
I can't make fun of you for seeing James Taylor. I was waiting for it to be so terrible.
Although Earth, Wind & Fire was in town last night. Tickets were sold out.
I'm surprised. No,
I would have gone there.
Was it Earth, Wind & Fire or Chicago's? One of their people just died. I think with Earth, Wind & Fire.
Way to raise the
all
tenor
the Earth,
of this
Wind
podcast.
The point
they
was...
were all there last night, so
someone filled in. Someone filled in.
It could have been. I don't know.
No, that was a good concert. I have seen Earth, Wind & Fire. But I think they're... Someone just
I don't know.
Here we are. Well,
so my next one's going to be big, like Dave Matthews or...
Yeah. I've seen Dave Matthews.
Very selective when it comes to...
So you like the sort of dad rock vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. That's good. Tall beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
But Dylan was not great. Not great.
John Mayer would have been cool, too.
John Mayer was fantastic. Then I saw a guy named Jacob Collier in Houston, who's a 26-year-old musical savant who started playing when he was like 10 or probably 8 and plays every instrument incredibly well as a singer. And it was the most fun concert.
Better than John Mayer? Two different.
Not better, just different. just the energy was off the rails, and the audience was fucking going ballistic. Like it was an experience.
This morning I read in the news, it was a country singer that had a concert like last night or 2 nights ago. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Big country guy. It was so loud it registered as like an earthquake.
Holy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like, I guess it was clearly maybe inside, but I'm like, holy crap.
That's wild.
Wow. Well, this was House of Blues, and it was probably 500 people.
And you flew just to Houston for... right?
Me and my wife flew to Houston to sort of have a little date weekend. We saw John Mayer, I saw Jacob, and...
Are y'all doing okay?
What's that?
Y'all doing okay?
We're doing okay.
All right.
We're doing okay. 4 kids, 10 months, 4 years.
No thanks.
No, I'm good.
Don't
I'll
do
let
it.
you... I'll let
Don't
you
do
have all
it.
the
I'll
kids.
pass on that offer.
No, I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, I got that box checked.
But Korean barbecue.
That's
Bring us back, Pugh.
I got to bring us back.
That's a pretty good one. Sorry
bring us
for the
back.
derail.
It would be cool.
Just a guess.
It would probably
Just a
be absolute dog shit.
I
but-
think it would just taste like burnt paper at this point.
Yeah.
But
if it would even burn well. I don't even know if it would burn well.
Yeah, I
there
don't
are
know.
people that I see on Instagram that smoke them, and they
Yeah.
Well,
they say they
that's the
taste
thing with-
great. But I'm like,
I could unban this thing and say it's from the 40s, right?
no, I don't think you could. I don't think the band comes off.
You think it's permanent? permanently glued?
They
Super
actually
glue?
grew this tobacco, and the seed had a little golden blue thing.
There's
in it
some Gorilla
that's
Glue on this
blossomed
thing.
into
Yeah,
a
you smoke.
band.
You smoke
This
the
actually
band.
does look pretty glued tight.
Well, Griff.
Oh God, here we go.
Where are we?
I come very prepared. The cigar that I really actually want to
Should
smoke
make fun of it.
is the Placencia Year of the Tiger,
Okay,
which I know Davidoff has a Year of the Tiger as well.
that's actually a good one.
It's a Nicaraguan Puro. Placencia is one of my favorite brands, as we all know. I just think it would be really cool. Super small runs every single year. They're boxes of 8, which is actually really
Yeah.
cool. You don't ever see boxes of 8. And I just think it'd be really good.
Is it always year of the tiger, or do they change it out based off of what the actual year is?
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
change it up. Davidoff is. I don't know if Placencia. I think this is their first year they've done a year of.
I think you're right. What's cool about Davidoff's Davidoff's Year of the Tiger is they somehow do something with the wrapper where it's striped.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So it's a kinetic. If I recall correctly,
like a barber pole?
It
Or- but
looks
it's
like
not.
tiger stripes.
Yeah.
You know, like the tiger stripe
It's one
camo?
wrapper.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It looks like that. And they did some type of weird fermentation
I don't know
process
how.
to it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
To get,
So it's
like, it's not a barber pole.
It's
it's
badass.
not 2 leaves.
It's a one
No.
leaf that's fermented in a unique
think I've
way.
seen it.
It's
That's
really
pretty
subtle.
dope.
I mean,
It's
it's not
really
like
cool.
super blatantly obvious, but it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's really cool. But no, Davidoff does every year. They'll do a Chinese calendar release each year. I have a Year of the Ox that I don't know. I have it sitting in the humidor.
You have one?
Year of the Ox.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
But I think that was one. Yeah, that was 3 or 4 years ago.
I think the Placencia Year of the Tiger would be, if I can find it.
Let's go find it. We'll take the
I'll-
podcast with
yeah.
us.
I was listening to a recent podcast that y'all did. You're new to Placencia, right?
Mm-mm.
You are.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a great
I'm trying to think.
line.
That was either 1 or 2 ago.
It's a great line.
I smoked it for the first. Yeah, I mean that was
First
really
one
great.
ever.
First Placencia ever.
Wow. Welcome to the club.
It was really good. I'm really excited to get more of those in the boxes in the coming months this year. So,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
fantastic.
always consistent, always great.
That was all Griff. Griff said
Yeah.
we had to get Placencia, and sure enough,
I think
We did.
my first one was the 146, probably
that's what I
a
smoked.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
so we had. That's what we had a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so good.
That was your first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid.
And then we smoked the
Grand Reserve.
Reserva after
Or Reserve Original. Yeah.
Solid. Super solid.
Anything that's vertically integrated like they are.
Yeah.
From their own farms to
Yep.
their own factory, it's just going to have that extra
It's
quality to it.
one
Yeah.
source. That's so dope.
Placencia to me is like, I don't know how I formulate this in a sentence, but it's like one of the most, to me, luxurious brands you can smoke,
Really?
in my opinion.
Really?
Even at its price point? Because we don't most go for 13 to 18? Is that
13 to like 24.
Okay.
Yeah. The Alma
Um,
Forte is a big old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think is another brand other than?
Casa Dagley, I would put up there.
Yeah, that's true. But you can't find Stagly everywhere.
True.
Like Placencia,
Yeah.
obviously, you can't find Placencia either everywhere. But
I think outside of like Fuente, Davidoff,
Yeah.
Padron, I would
I
say
think Placencia fits up there.
Placencia is, and I mean, I don't want to say they're relatively new, but compared to those brands, they're certainly the newest out of all of those.
Yeah.
Dapper, I would put Dapper up there as far as quality.
Quality, yeah.
But not necessarily the luxury of it.
What about Atabey?
Yes.
Atabey or
yes.
Byron.
Yes.
Those are fantastic. But that's now you're
that's
plus,
up there.
that's
Yeah,
like
you're
30
25, 30
yeah,
plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Different
if I'm going to smoke a $25 to $35 cigar, it's probably going to be an Atabey or Byron.
I had a Byron probably a month ago, and it was very good.
Never smoked either.
It's probably a $38 or $40 stick.
That's just outrageous.
It wasn't 3 times the quality of a $15 stick.
I mean, two of my top 3 or top 5 last year were Byron cigars.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Out of that were new to me in 2021.
What's the first Byron I should smoke?
Londoness, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
They have their names are very similar.
I'm not familiar with it.
There's only 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah. But they're all every single one that I've smoked has been fantastic, and I really enjoy the Atabeys.
Yeah.
Both are by United. Atabeys are they're fantastic. I mean, that's a treat yourself cigar. You wish you could smoke it every single day. Well, some people probably can, but I can't. That is a wonderful cigar.
I have there's a colleague that I met 2 or 3 months ago who Griff has met him also. Every day goes through 6 to 8 Monte Cristo A's, Cubans. He has a little fish
from
hut
6 a.m. to God only knows when.
And he's on calls all day, cranking through some Monte Cristo A's, and he loves it.
I'd love to smoke one because he raves about them.
Well, he's about to be upset.
He raves about them.
News.
What's that?
Breaking news. Fill it in, Ramsey. Habanos just announced price increases, and some of the Cubans are up 3 times.
Well,
No way.
I don't think it'll phase them, but
yeah, I think he can pull it off.
but I saw that though.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely insane.
3 times retail.
Some of the Cohibas are going to go up 3 times as much. They haven't announced what the retailers' new prices are going to be, but they're.
But the wholesale is going to go 3 times up.
And I know they had a rough harvest last year, so I imagine that is in part to it. But we're about to see a lot of Cuban smokers start to branch out and try, at least outside of China, because I know that's one of their main markets for Cuban brands. But too many good cigars outside of Cuba to be smoking $60, $70 Cohiba.
Especially if you're burning 5 a day.
Oh, God.
I know.
I couldn't imagine just smoking 5 cigars a day. I've been smoking 2 a day lately, and that's enough.
You've been chugging some cigars.
It's been beautiful weather, and I know I'm not. As soon as it gets up to 80 degrees or 90 degrees, I know I'm not going to be smoking near as much. Oh, God.
Yeah, you've been going through them.
Hey.
No, I'm not judging. It's
he's judging.
I'm hearing a little bit of tone.
Yeah, he's like, well, at least someone's smoking cigars.
No, I'm happy for you because, like you said, it's going to be
the director of cigar brands or something.
I am the cigar brand manager.
Yeah, that's right.
So no smoking on the
someone's got to smoke the new blends and the new brands.
Actually, be part of CigarClub. Right? Yeah. Right. It makes sense.
This cigar is really good.
It is really good. It tastes like what's like a Ferrero Rocher. The hazelnut chocolate.
Yeah, interesting.
That's all I'm thinking of the whole time.
Never had one, but I could see it.
What? Do you? Should I call you Patrick Starr? Do you live under a coconut?
Call me Grandpa. I don't care.
How's it with the 1910?
Great. This pairs with anything.
That is true. Garage beer?
Fantastic. I actually might move to. You're on the Willet?
I'm on the Willet. This is my favorite rye. This may be emptied tonight.
Bottom 10 ryes for me.
You know what's impressive
you don't drink
about
rye.
the stick, though?
There are ryes that I like.
You enjoyed the Pikesville rye from the blind we did.
I did. Yes,
that was really good.
Very good.
What is the length on this, Pugh?
9 1/4.
Here, do that.
Which is 9 inches. 9 1/4.
And right.
Thank you.
And that's how many centimeters?
Millimeters.
Cubic here.
Let me get my measuring tape out.
But for the length,
what's impressive is the burn and
I was just gonna say
and the draw to be consistent, and
it is weird holding a cigar this long
because you can put all 4 fingers or all 5 fingers.
It is
with ease.
Okay, now just picture a small young sapling. Grab 2 hands.
2 hands. I'm surprised you ever got that cigar lighted with as big as the thing was.
Thing was freaking nuts.
How was it?
Like a whole tank
was it good? Would you smoke it again?
I don't remember. I mean, I do remember. It was just tobacco.
Remember.
It was just tobacco.
The moment you did a shot out of Jeff's hand,
I wasn't picking up, baking spices and, certain.
Don't worry. We won't ask you to do a shot out of your hand. You can do a shot out of my hand. But I'm going to name my second one.
Please.
That way it's not just me talking
Please,
for the
yeah.
next 45 minutes. I'm not going to say this one. Hey, Griff, can I say a bad word on this podcast?
He's already cussed.
I think
so.
I said
Great.
Yeah.
So this is a rare Fuente that you can only get
Oh, good.
that you can only get at their factory,
Uh-huh.
and it's the Fuente juice.
Wow. Here we
Wow.
go, folks.
It is.
Cheers
Go
to that.
Go Arturo.
We
To
went
Arturo.
right to it. It's a 6 3/4 by 36 Maduro, but it has 7 filler leaves. And it is open on both ends. So you don't actually have to cut it. You can smoke it from either side.
Oh,
I think they only give it out for Fuente factory tours, which they don't give out often. And I don't know, there's something about the rarity of it. 7 filler tobaccos.
why the name?
It beats me. I have no idea.
Is there,
And
any,
I debated whether or not I
marketing?
should say the name.
is there something with 7?
I have no idea. And I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm going to
Let's
call
think
it.
about it. Let's
I'm going to
think
refer to it as
deeply and talk
PJ
about
from here
it.
on out.
PJ.
But
Okay.
that is one that I've always wanted to get my hands on. I don't know if I could
It
actually
doesn't
even
seem
smoke
like
it.
a Fuente name.
It does not.
It should be like Gurkha or
Yeah. There's
Drew Estate or I don't know.
It's one, they don't sell it, so they can call it whatever they want.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
you're not going to be able to ever get that cigar. So
And here we are talking about it.
it is a unicorn.
wow.
Which is
It's a
what they
true
want.
unicorn. And I don't think if I was given that cigar, I'd have to have 2 before I could smoke it. Because that one
wow.
is something that I just would keep in the humidor and just look at.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I don't want to collect cigars, I like to say I have a library of cigars and
Yeah.
a library of bourbon because to me, a collection means you don't smoke it or drink it.
Hmm.
So I've always referred to it as a library, but that one would probably be a collection cigar for me.
What's the...
Jesus.
One sip of the Willet, he's done.
Already
Well, we're down to 2 people.
Sir Slobs a lot over here.
Already cut that out.
Cut that. Oh, I might be trademarked. I can't say that. Cut that.
What's the band look like on it?
I could not tell you.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know off the top of my
I
head.
have a couple thoughts, but
I'm sure it's as elegant as Fuente normally.
it's probably clean. Yeah.
That's a crazy cigar.
Never heard of it.
Speaking of Drew Estate, have you guys been keeping up with the FDA
Flavor.
tobaccos? What's going on there?
No, I'm just following Johnny Depp right now.
Oh,
That is a good one to follow.
Justice for Johnny.
They keep going back and forth. I know they're trying to ban like flavored. Have they done away with flavored cigarettes and vape juice? There's a whole,
menthol is on the books.
Yeah.
Menthol cigarettes.
and
on
I know
the books.
certain states
Really?
have bans, but federally it's. I would be shocked if they do a premium tobacco lumping in of flavored cigars.
I would be too. I would think that Drew Estate is probably the most concerned just because of the acid
is
line and the
The
Cuba
most
Cuba
popular brand out of any cigar in the world.
So it's the only premium. Correct me if I'm wrong. The only mainstream, large scale premium cigar maker that also has a whole part of their business is just flavored and infused.
Probably.
It's a huge part of their portfolio.
I think it's their main part of their portfolio.
Right.
Everyone else has a few. I know Dapper has new lines that
Yeah.
are flavored cigars.
Union.
Union Break.
Yeah.
They have a couple others that the name's escaping me. But I think Drew Estate is by far the largest infused. And I imagine I would be very shocked. I mean, it's been always CFDA regulations trying to get through with infused or flavored tobaccos.
Yeah.
But it did pass a significant hurdle for the first time. There's still a lot more needs to happen for it to actually go into it. But we'll see.
I've seen the articles. I haven't delved into the articles just because I don't smoke infused cigars that often. But it still kind of affects everyone in general.
Do you guys know if the process of infusing a premium tobacco is the same as buying a machine rolled flavored like black cherry cigar?
To me, they're neck and neck, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't associate flavored with premium cigars, right?
I agree. Yeah, it's
Do you still smoke flavored every once in a while?
No, I don't. Bailey
Okay.
does.
She likes
She likes the acid cold
Yeah,
fusion, which is a Lancero, Lonsdale.
Yeah.
And for her, it's sweet tea. So she absolutely loves those. I keep a box on hand for her. And,
Yeah.
had a lot of friends now that are starting to smoke cigars, finally getting them too. And they've been smoking those as well.
That's where I started.
It's a great start.
But now going back, it's not good.
I mean, there's no hate on it if you like them, great. It's just not what I look for.
And I think a couple brands, I'm trying to think on the spot, but there are a couple brands that are trying to get into using premium tobacco that have slight infusion or sweet tip. which kind of trying to branch the two. Not that I think the acid tobacco is better than, say, short filler from a machine roll.
Yeah.
But, obviously you're covering some of that with the infusion or the sweet tip.
Back in the probably the first 3 or 4 months of Cigar Club, I experimented with 1 or 2 infused sticks. Threw them in, a few boxes. The problem was that I learned from the feedback is if it's all in one sealed bag,
everything
it just soaks into the whole thing.
I have a Jarador that I just keep her infused cigars in, and I won't touch them anywhere near because it'll overpower every cigar that it's with.
We smoked one not this past Halloween, the Halloween before. Had like a skull on it. Remember? I tossed it within a couple seconds.
Was it the
shocker?
The
something
Widow?
Rose, I thought. Widow Jane.
Widow Jane. Yes,
not Widow Jane. Not Widow Jane.
No.
Betty.
Widow Rose. Betty Crocker.
It's a Drew Estate cigar.
It's yes.
It's the female skull.
Fat Bottom Betty.
Fat Bottom Betty. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you from the Peanut Gallery.
Disgusting.
And there's also a Kentucky Fire Cured.
So I've heard that's supposed to be pretty good, though.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
One of the first boxes that I purchased with it, because they went on sale for like $30 for like 10.
Yeah.
It's like smoking a campfire.
It is.
And
but that's not infused.
I don't know if that'd be good though.
It's the way they cure it in the bar.
Yeah. Smoking a campfire?
Yeah.
It's
like beef jerky and drinking scotch.
Oh, okay.
It's very iodine.
Yeah. I had one when Mary Lacey was, I remember that we went to the park. Mary Lacey was like 7 months pregnant and giant. And I sat there and
that's nice.
And had
just big as
she doesn't listen. It's okay.
She's not a follower.
She's not commenting on YouTube.
Minus 1 subscriber.
And I had a fire cure, and I was, it's not a normal lane cigar. It's its own thing, and it's a cool
time and
experience.
place. Yeah. I maybe have one in the humidor that's probably been in there for too long.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I enjoy it. It's fun. Yeah. But it's not something I could smoke every
all
day.
the time. No. It would.
Is that
your unicorn?
That's my unicorn.
Drew Estate KFC?
Oh, hell yeah. Actually, mine
Betty.
is, just trying to think through this in the 10 minutes before we started filming. I think that my unicorn would be the first blend that Cigar Club made for our members, which are now all gone, which was our first exclusive with HVC.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Nicaraguan Puro.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Big white band.
Yeah.
I smoked one like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
It was our first go at making our own cigar with HVC.
Yeah.
So a lot of learning curves, a lot of things. And when we ordered the bands, we were expecting these like sleek little white bands that would complement the red and the gold of the HVC band, but they came out to be like this big, like 2 or 3 times bigger than we thought. And it wasn't the look we were going for, but it's now a nostalgic, unique sort of.
I think I have 3 or 4 left.
I think I have 2 left in the humidor.
I smoked one 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't recall if I was super excited about it.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
I won him.
Yeah.
The first Cigar Club giveaway. I won them, and I remember taking notes on it. I had a note on my phone of like a full breakdown of the cigar, like I was doing a Half Wheel article. So I can never smoke the last one. I'll smoke the one.
There you go.
But I'll never burn that last one.
So
but it's a great cigar.
It's one of your unicorns too, then you would say.
Well, no, I have it.
Yeah, it's true.
If
you have it, it's not.
That's true.
And I mean, I think I have that, and I have the smaller band that you guys run.
We did a second run, and the band on that one came out more of what we planned.
You have a couple of those.
I have.
Because
you've got like 17
17
bundles.
I
should have thrown a bundle in my backpack.
Listener, Pugh mailed me the remaining 4 or 5 bundles.
Yeah,
and they got lost in the mail, and that was the last of them. So we were like, after two or three weeks, we were like, well, I guess
them to you.
Wait, I shipped them to you?
Well, USPS or United States Postal Service.
I don't know. Any HVC, I feel like, is a really good morning cigar. HVC Cero is probably my favorite of the line. I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank.
Pan Caliente, that'll wake you up in the morning. Black Friday will do the same. Just love all of HVC.
I like what's going on over here.
Ramsey's
Yeah,
slamming.
We got a beer cannon
Ramsey's
on a
slamming
camera.
beers.
I was trying not to break the conversation.
No, I
Although
need
you
to.
have-
We're back live. Welcome back. We've got a beer can on the camera, cooling it down just to bring you guys audio.
That's how we do it here at Cigar Club HQ. Cold beer can.
Ramsey,
Yep.
can we pan to the setup that we've got? Look at that. There we are. Do we know if we lost any audio? Were we good? Do we need to circle back?
God only knows.
How beautiful. So this next one is one that I could
You
obtain.
need this. Go ahead.
My last two are ones that we could obtain.
Sorry.
And so if the podcast budget's in for it, we can get it.
All right.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
What is it?
The Davidoff Oro Blanco. You want to guess the price tag on
Yeah,
that
that-
single cigar?
that
Comes
one.
in a coffin, so I'll start there.
$500.
Jesus. Spoiler alert. Let him guess it.
$4.99.
Actually, it's $500. Thanks, Griff.
Wow.
I only want to smoke it just because I want to say I smoked a $500.
That sounds like a
bill.
Gurkha move. That's a little.
Yeah.
It's
And I
up
know
there.
it's
Yeah.
not going to live up to
Oh, God.
How
any
could
type of hype. I'm sure it's all
How could it?
tobacco that's probably from the 80s. But
Or,
it's
well,
gorgeous.
I'm sure it's great.
It
I'm sure
looks
it's
great. I would smoke that before I smoke the PJ.
what's the story behind it, though,
Not
other
an
than
idea-
being
not a
500?
clue.
Okay.
There's probably some cool marketing story for it, but I know the reviews are like, it's not obviously worth $500, but it's cool to say that you smoked it. It's a good cigar according to the reviews, but
Sure. I mean,
if someone's given that cigar to me,
It's a
I'm smoking
flex.
it. But yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's a
just
flex.
cool.
Yeah.
There's not too many cigars that you can say that were $500.
So you would smoke it, or you would
Oh,
put
yeah,
it in
I'd smoke it in a
lower?
heartbeat.
I'd smoke it, too, if it was free, for sure.
Well, yes. Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy it.
I would never pay for it, but you could if you wanted to. But there's just something, I don't know.
Where can you can buy it on, like, Atlantic or
Small batch has them.
Wow.
Yeah. I imagine other places do as
We
well.
should start a
GoFundMe?
GoFundMe. A Pugh
GoFundMe
GoFundMe
for
Davidoff
the-
Oro Blanco. We'll get $2 in the kitty, and that'll be about it.
That's excessive.
That's a lot of money for a cigar.
I can't imagine. I just want to know what
What's-
that, like,
What's the most expensive cigar that you smoked or bought?
the most expensive cigar that I've smoked /
question.
bought, probably $50.
Yeah.
Which was?
A Davidoff. Yeah, get it out.
No, I mean, it's overrated for sure, but it's probably like, it's probably Placencia for me.
Well,
$30.
Actually, I take that back. It may have been an Atabey.
I think mine was an Atabey that was provided by a host, which was very nice.
Very nice.
I
I
paid
mean, it's
for
a
it.
great.
Yeah.
The I would rather smoke Davidoff and Atabeys are probably the two most expensive that I smoked, and I'd probably pick an Atabey. Just the consistency of an Atabey is always top notch.
Yeah, Syrium was, Thea was probably 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new Corona. I want to try the new Corona Gorda
I
of the
know.
series. And I think that would be much better than
Yeah.
the original release size.
That was going to be on my list, but
Why is there not a secondary market for cigars in the way that there is for bourbon? I guess there's just not as many
because
rare.
you can buy them.
Yeah, there's
the
not as
biggest
many
one that
rare
I know
options.
of is Puro Trader.
Okay.
And that's where you can find a lot of the
Super vintage stuff, probably.
super vintage
Yeah.
Cubans.
Yeah.
All the cigars we smoke aren't secondary worthy, and I
Correct.
don't mean that like
No,
a
you're
super
right.
negative
No,
way,
for
but
sure.
you can
Some of
get
the
them
limited
anywhere.
releases
Yeah.
are after years. Old warp cigars. What do you need? Match?
Matches. Yep.
But compared to bourbon, it's
No,
you know everything's so hot right now, and stores only get 2 bottles.
Yeah.
So people are willing to pay 50% markup or even more than that. So
Yeah. I know, like old original release Tatuajes, old warp cigars, those sell for a lot. But once again, I mean, just like with anything that's been stored for a while, do you trust the source that's selling?
Right. Whereas with a bourbon, it's in the bottle. It's not been opened. It's
Correct.
Yeah. Different. It's a whole different ball.
But yeah, as far as
Interesting.
Puro Trader's the only one that I'm aware of.
I've never even heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are trades that happen on Reddit all the time.
Oh, yeah.
or that. I mean, that's a thing, but there's not really like a market for it.
That's
You know,
that's the only
yeah.
site that I know that you can go in and buy older stuff.
Very interesting.
No, it is.
That's so interesting.
Well, you ready for my last one?
Please.
Griff, are you excited
No,
for
you have
this
2
one?
more.
I'm jumping up and down, Pugh. I was just thinking before
No, I
you
only
say
have
it.
4. Looking at my list here, I only have
Oh,
4.
I was like, what are you looking at your knees for?
Yeah.
I was just thinking how good this bourbon is. It's so good.
Have you had the 19 or the Willet with the
I did.
cigar?
Yeah, it's
Do
very.
you like it or garage beer better? with
garage beer. It's so crazy because I love saying stuff that just irks Pugh.
Oh,
This bottle at my
it's
shop,
nice. It's nice.
It's damn good.
It's sweet.
shit on me. I was talking, but
Well, see, we have something important to say, and you're just over here.
Go ahead, Griff.
Sorry, go ahead.
We're so sorry.
this
So
bottle at my
sorry.
liquor store at home, $130.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Lex, you got it for what, 65? Which is average, which is
That's
MSRP.
retail. Yeah,
Or yeah. Okay.
that's a good price.
Why is it 130 at your shop?
Because it's hard to find.
Yeah.
Super
It's harder to find in Florida than here.
Well, I'm not in Florida.
I'm sorry,
but
South Carolina.
different state.
Hey, would you like to be the permanent guest?
Look,
And we can
I've
have
known
him-
you
no,
more in
it's
Florida
this
than South Carolina.
family estate is it's one of those bottles.
Mhm.
Whoops. It's
Wow.
hard to find.
Yeah, in
you wouldn't be able to
Alabama-
find it. You wouldn't be able to find it in Mobile.
Yeah,
Really?
Alabama,
No
it's once a year when they do their allocation in November.
No shot would you find it.
All right, well, this is
So if you like it, you should get one at Party Source and take it home. Because I bet you $100 you can't find it.
no shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%. I have
Yeah.
3 bottles, and I
Wow.
haven't found one in 3 years.
I have
Wow.
one. I'm thinking about dumping it in the koi pond, but but so
Give those fish a little treat.
it's just
Love you, Griff.
it's your typical underrated
Well, I mean,
rye.
pour the
Or
well of 12
overrated.
in there that you'll never open. You use that as a
I'm excited to
sinker.
open it because I'm going to be so not excited about it.
God, well of 12 is so good.
Come on
Don't
over.
you have a foolproof too?
No foolproof. It's on the list.
I thought you had something other than
12
one.
year, 107.
You have a PYOB?
Special reserve. Nope. It's just those 3.
Oh, I thought you had a.
I wish.
Oh, shit. Well, the last one to Griff's.
Yeah.
He rail roast this one.
Yeah.
The Cohiba. Jesus. Already done roasted myself. The Cohiba Bahiki.
Were you trying to do Cohiba and
Yeah,
Arabic?
yeah, he was.
Yeah, I
He
did.
was.
I put the two together.
Cohiba Bay.
Special
Yeah.
collab.
This is why
Yeah.
David doesn't
The
drink on this
Cohiba Bay.
podcast. First time drinking on
Yeah,
a
the
podcast.
Cohiba Bay would actually be a great name.
Yeah, you get instantly sued.
Let's do a collaboration.
But the Cohiba Bahike,
I saw that.
which is the most expensive Cohiba, and just for the same purpose, those I heard are actually really good.
Yeah.
I think you can get them for, I think like $100,
Okay.
at least outside of Cuba. I would, if I was in a place that I could buy one that I knew was legit, you know,
Yeah.
a Habano store, I would
Yeah.
buy one just to smoke and kind of splurge on myself.
I know you're a big Davidoff guy. What are your top 3 regularly priced, nothing crazy expensive, go-to Davidoffs?
Davidoff Yamasa,
Okay.
which I want you to smoke because
Yeah.
I think you'd actually really enjoy that one. Small Batch did a 2016 anniversary run just for the Small Batch site.
Can you still get it?
No.
Oh,
You could for a while.
okay.
I have 6 or 7 left in my box.
Oh, wow.
That's probably been my favorite Davidoff that
Really?
I've smoked. It is
Damn.
phenomenal. And then the other one would probably be their Nicaragua, which is just a regular.
Puro.
I think it is.
Hmm.
That's a regular line
Oh, yes.
Davidoff
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can find anywhere.
I've seen that one
That
too.
one is a really good Davidoff, and I think it's only $15 or $16, so it's not anything that's going to break the bank.
What about the Davidoff profile is appealing to you? What's the
I think they have really
Consistent.
good tobacco.
Yeah.
Not everything is rolled consistently, which is where some of the issues that I've had with some of the more expensive ones.
Mm.
Anything out of, and this is obviously not the Nicaraguan one, but anything out of KBF I love, which is where they do a lot of their experimental tobacco.
Yeah.
Same reason I like fun IPAs that use experimental hops and things like that.
Yeah, you do like that.
It's just something that's different that you can only get maybe in that particular cigar.
Yeah.
Whether they're just trying it out to see if it works or something they intentionally did for it. There's just something unique that you can't find anywhere else where you're smoking and you're like, ooh, that's, super mushroomy, or that's a profile, a flavor note that I've never picked out before. So it's just
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
Switches it up a little bit. I don't smoke too many Davidoffs. But
You
anytime
definitely
I do-
smoke more Davidoffs than anybody here,
That is a true statement.
but it's just because you have a lot.
The Winston Churchills are really good.
Yeah,
The
I
late
do
hour-
like those. I do like
Yeah.
those.
So late hour is really good that they age in Scotch barrels at the end, the leaves. And so it just gives it this musky funkness that, what is it? Camacho does some barrel aged ones. They do
Yeah.
a rum one. They
I've
do
not had
a-
that one either, though.
Well, it's in the Jeremy Sires box. If
Hey.
you'd like, go ahead and pick that up.
Yeah. No, I'll take it for free. Thank you.
No, I'll send you the invoice.
Yeah, you good. Go for it.
They have a rum one, and they also have I think a like a bourbon barrel one.
Cool.
But it just adds a little bit of
Yeah.
differentness to it. That's just fun and exciting. But I would probably say those three.
Is there any manufacturer or cigar that is no longer made that you wish you could get your hands on?
God, this is like drilling Pugh with questions.
No
Yeah.
kidding. I was not
Podcast.
prepared.
Sorry.
No, I love
Unicorn
it.
slash.
Yeah, normally I'm just getting made fun of by Griff. So this is great.
You have like real conversation.
Yeah, it's
Look
like,
at that.
I'm
Wow.
talking to myself over here.
Who wants that?
Yes, the original warped.
Yes.
Fill me in.
No, any of them.
No. The
5205.
the green label. Villa
Bill
Sombra.
Sombra.
Villa Sombra.
Good answer.
I kick myself very often for not buying multiple boxes of that cigar.
Yeah.
It is.
I wish I still had like 10 6102Rs,
Yeah.
but
It is to me the most Cuban-esque
Yeah.
non-Cuban cigar
it
that I've
is,
ever
it is
smoked.
so good.
Yeah.
I've got one.
It is. I don't even have that. And I've never found him anywhere. He's supposedly coming out with them again, but no way you can capture
the
magic
one
of
I
him.
have, I bought at Party Source, which is, right here, Pugh. And they had one box. They were on final sale. It was like $6 or something.
Wow.
So
And
Yeah.
And
I
you,
think we picked up the last 4 or whatever,
wow. That's
but
awesome.
it's very good.
And that was actually, I think, that was the very first warp cigar that I smoked too,
Really.
back in 2016.
Man, I don't know my first warp cigar.
That's what got me into boutique brands, Aganorsa,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really kind of jump started the journey of boutique cigars and getting
Yeah.
more into these smaller companies.
Right. Well, sort of on the theme of things that you can't get anymore, I saw a news post that Lost and Found, which is a cigar brand, sort of made their bones on the story of sort of scouring warehouses and cigar factories and finding the lost bundle or the
Of
last
course.
run of unbanded sticks and then putting them out into the world. I think it was a Half Wheel article said that all of the lost cigars have now been found.
Well, it's like Orphan Barrel. Orphan
Yeah,
Barrel is
yeah.
the kind of the same concept
Yeah.
of these lost barrels that they
Yeah.
reclaim. And
Yeah.
I think it's great marketing.
I think it's good.
I don't
marketing,
think there's really a warehouse of either bourbon or tobacco that they don't know what they have.
too. Right.
But it's a cool marketing. It's a
great angle.
I don't want to use the word gimmick. 'Cause
Angle,
It's not necessarily,
angle.
a good angle.
Yeah.
It's a fun story to tell
great
and,
story.
and sells. And I'm a sucker for good marketing.
Absolutely. I mean, a big part of
Who
Well-
isn't?
Probably you.
No, I actually am. You make me out like this party pooper, no fun guy.
No, you do that yourself. No, I know you can get, you're just relaxed. You just like to roast a little bit. So I got to throw it back to you a little bit.
Oh God, yeah.
You want to drink some of this Willet?
No, thanks.
it's
I'll have a pour after this. Yes, I will, because
All right.
I'd
Let's-
love to, remind myself how bad it is.
I'm going to drive to your house and I'm going to steal your bottle.
I'll gift it to you. How about that?
it's a sweet rye.
Yeah. It's
Very
fantastic. All right, let's see. Let's see what I'm missing out on.
I mean, I love the proof point,
110.
but I just don't know why I don't love it.
Hey, rye's not for everyone. I understand that.
Is it just the rye or is it all
No, it's just the rye.
What is your favorite rye? Do you have a favorite rye?
Oh gosh.
Do you like your E.H. Taylor rye that you traded
Yeah,
for?
straight rye is very good.
Yeah.
I don't drink much of it because I guess I forgot I had it actually until you reminded me. Old Scout cast strength rye is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I do like them. I just don't go to them.
Kentucky Owl.
Yeah, that was very good.
Was,
That was really good.
that was the
I mean, $200. I mean, I'm not
I
going to
would
do that, but
buy it in a heartbeat.
I probably wouldn't. But I don't want to make this about me. So
No. It needs to be. We got grilled over here. Jeff, you want to throw some hard-hitting questions to Griff's way?
I'll take them all day long. He can't think of them. That's the problem.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. I don't have any.
Huh.
See?
I don't have one right off the
Oh, darn.
Tasting notes. What are we getting?
Well, I've been so distracted with all these questions that have been thrown my way.
Uh-huh.
I like your Ferrero Rocher. I don't like the name of what you
That you've
had.
never had?
Yes.
Oh, no. This is nothing compared to that. This tastes like water.
Well, because it is 93 proof.
Yeah, tastes like water compared to that. That's
Says
so
the
much
guy
better.
that loves 80 proof bourbons over here.
I have an appreciation for everything here, Mr. Grumpy Pants.
This is
This is
It's very
stupid
good.
it reminds me of the of the. Why am I drawing the blank? The Medio.
The Medio.
Medio Bellicoso or
Yeah.
whatever size.
Double X.
Yes. It reminds me of that.
It's got a little bit more muskiness to it because of
Mhm.
the tobacco in it.
I mean, the burn has been overall
Very, very solid.
I don't know how you
not
can
the
have
best burn, but it's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can have tobacco that sits for 10 years
Yeah.
and is still pliable and able to be rolled into a cigar. Because I would think it would either
I'd like to
mold
see the guys
Start to
rolling
brittle
these.
or become super brittle.
Sure.
I mean, I guess you're obviously
You
storing
keep
it
at the right spot, but
You've
I mean,
got to rotate them or else
it's
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's an organic product that
Yeah.
wants to break down.
And then what if it tastes like
Yeah.
ass? Like, what if you're like, oh, this is going to be really good tobacco. We're going to sit on it for 10 years. And then you roll the cigar and you're like, should not have sat on that for 10 years.
Yeah.
To me, everyone should have a couple of these in their humidor.
I have one. And I think, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can ever smoke it.
Really?
I keep saying I'm going to. Now I have, but
What is your, and this goes for the both of you.
No, it's to be.
What is your humidor setup? Because you have a
Mine's
library.
garbage compared to his.
I have a.
Because I have not been to your house, so I
No,
don't
both
know
of you
what
were
your-
supposed to.
And we
you
canceled
had a good,
because-
you had a good reason. I think Mary Lacey got sick. So that, or maybe
something
one of the
about
kids.
She's always
My
sick. It
children
was
or
probably
my
one
wife,
of his
yeah.
8
So
children.
really good reason not to show up. Griff could have, but
right. Griff really could have
he was
gone.
really nervous about
Making
meeting
the drive.
Bailey and
I don't
making
like
the drive.
driving.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
3 hours drive is terrifying.
Yeah, after you
It's-
just did a 10-hour drive the other day. I have a half wine Ador,
Yeah.
or half cooler,
Yeah.
half wine, half cigar Ador.
Okay. Okay.
Which holds 300. I have pushed past that. And then I used to have a bunch of like wooden humidors, and they are fickle.
Fickle. Yeah.
So now I just have Boveda bags full of cigars.
Yeah,
Oh,
I use,
really?
I use a lot of Boda bags.
I have a cooler that I want to turn into a cooler door.
Yeah.
With like the whole setup like you did originally.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of work. And I just like
Boda bags are just easy.
They are.
You don't have
They're
to worry about
easy.
seasoning
They're really
it.
easy.
Unzip it, grab it, zip it.
Yeah.
And they'll last
I've
forever.
broken the zipper. So I've had that's about the only
Yeah.
complaint is
Yeah.
you can break. And then just buying like a airtight jar or
Yeah.
container works really well. I've had Boveda packets for 3 years
Right.
in an airtight jar, and
Yeah.
they're
Right.
still,
Right.
what's the word? They're not hard.
Yeah.
They're not crystallized.
Moist.
Jelly-like. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think most people, well, not most people, but there's a large swath of people that only have and only want to have 10 or 15 sticks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And to have a little wooden box is great.
Yeah.
It's great to host with. My problem is I began to have like 6 or 7 wood boxes. And then it was like, where do you put 6 or 7 wood
Yeah.
boxes? Especially that's going to make the other half of my family happy.
Right.
Because it's not the most visually stimulating.
Then you forget what's
thing.
in them.
Yeah.
and-
And then
Well, and I do that
what-
with everything now. I have to like go in and rotate my cigars because I forget what's sitting. in
I don't
there
ever
for-
do that.
I have one humidor that I probably haven't. I mean, I've opened it to put in new
Mhm.
packs, but I probably haven't smoked from in 5 or 6 years. It's just
My
sitting there. aging.
new air, it's like maybe 150 count. I don't think there's that many in there. It's so jam full right now. It's like I got to spend a couple hours and reorganize it because you can't even pull the drawer out. There's like sticks back there that are stuck and
Yeah, yeah.
probably deformed. And
Oh yeah.
you would probably die if you saw it. But
I took a shelf out the other day I have like a shelf where it's my unicorn cigars, right? Like
Yeah.
my Davidoff, my really
Yeah,
expensive ones.
yeah,
and I pulled it out and I'm like, it's pulling on the top drawer and ripping the
I
wrapper.
just-
and
I just really yank
it's just
it.
cigars that I've just shoved in there because I have no room anywhere else.
Oh,
But
One of them
the
breaks.
Boveda bags, I try to only keep celloed cigars because
Yeah.
I've thrown a couple uncelloed in
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
they just get beat up.
Yeah.
So those tend to go
Mhm.
in the actual Winador.
yeah.
But they're just too easy.
It's so easy. I mean, I have
I love the office one.
I was actually going to talk about that.
Oh,
So in the Mobile office, we have probably a 4 foot wide cabinet. Humidor is probably
About 5?
6 feet tall.
okay, yeah.
Something like that, and it has 6 shelves in it, and it can probably store 1,000
1,000
cigars
cigars easily.
If I had to guess. It has a cigar Oasis on the bottom, which keeps it all great. But that's been my sort of overflow also from the house. The problem when you start your own cigar business is you go from being a consumer who can only afford or wants to have X amount of cigars
To a hoarder.
being in and to be
Yeah.
you hoard them. inundated with samples, with
I've only
overstock.
just recently, I mean, for the first time in over a year, I bought 2 boxes of cigars.
Really?
Ever. The new Chogui and then the Supreme Leaf.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
I
get
haven't bought. I mean,
another.
that was the first time I bought a
I
box
need to get
of
another
cigars
box
in
of
forever.
Supreme Leaf.
It's really good. I thought about
Really
bringing
good.
a couple.
Really good.
But that's the issue is I don't
Yeah.
have box storage. Everything is loose sticks. And
You're right.
so the boxes,
Yeah.
I had to throw away. I had to pull out a couple, my Sereno and my Davidoff late hour boxes I had to empty because there's only like 5 or 6 in there. And I had to throw those boxes away and kind of hurt me to throw those boxes away.
The only problem with the office unit is if someone new comes in, I'll say, take what, just pick out something and I'll walk away without thinking about it.
Where do you start?
And where'd you start? But then the 2 bottom shelves, you just pull out, but you don't realize that they can just pull
It gets
out
me every time.
Every single time. Cigars go everywhere.
It's a horrible setup.
Everywhere.
Would you like to roast me?
I didn't. What did
Nope,
you do it?
You
I
forget
think you
the
did
story?
that.
Yeah. First time.
Your first time over. You were an employee all of like 2 weeks or something?
No, it was my first day.
First day.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
First day.
The first
down
day.
in
It's
Mobile.
easy. It happens to me every time. I forget.
David, smoke something, grab something.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
And I barely pull it out. And the whole,
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad to sign.
I thought that was going to be the it for me. Oh, God. No,
Yeah,
I
and
need,
it's like 50 or 60 cigars on that shelf, probably.
Probably.
if not
It's
more.
and they're all just like pseudo random.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
is there.
dumped all 60. So I inventoried it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the top shelf is top shelf. Second shelf is all exclusives or things that you can't buy, and then it's just 2 or 3 shelves of grab.
Do you even know what you have in there?
I mean,
I remember stocking that thing up.
I know it's on the top 2 shelves. The bottom 2 shelves is just
You have the
overstock, overrun, random samples.
coolest box of cigars up top, though.
Yes, the El Gubernera.
Guinness? Something like that?
Oh, Wednesday.
Yes, from
God.
from Foundation.
Sorry. I walked into that.
El,
Hey, we all know that I
No,
have
it's the
a
El
strong
Guacamole.
mastery of the
It took
English
me
language.
3 years
say it
to
again. It's
El Wednesday.
El Wednesday.
I still can't say Casadagli.
Oh, God. It's just Castagli.
Casadagli.
My God, Redneck
Too many
Riviera.
syllables.
Alabama, folks.
Oh, no, Bailey will be roasting me in the comments of this one.
Oh no, it's a very cool box.
It's really cool.
It's like
we
a-
bought it just because of the box. It's like the
because of box.
150th or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It has like tiers.
yeah, it's a 20 count box, but it's a
Perfectos.
rounded lid. The
It's like a
wood
treasure
is
box.
it's
Mhm.
yeah, it's like
That's the
the
best way
the-
best way to describe it.
the wood is unfinished on
So cool.
outside, but then you pop it open and you expect to see a bed of cigars, but no, you see more wood.
Drawers and
And you pull them out and it's a
Yeah.
triptych. And it's
What was that SAT word?
I don't know.
Triptych.
Thanks, doctor.
Yeah.
Can we use that? What's the definition of that one? And can you spell it?
It's a daily vocab word for me.
Is that a Wordle word?
Oh wait, hold it. Is it TRITY or TRYTI?
Isn't there a P in there?
Yes, but I'm trying to see if the Y or the I.
So
Anyway,
he skipped that P.
a triptych is it's a series. It's a work of art that's in 3 sections. So if you go to most altar pieces at old cathedrals and Catholic churches, the mantelpiece is a triptych. It's 3 panels that, when put together, make one piece.
Smarter every day.
Triptychs.
We learned what a score was last time.
Uh-huh.
Now we learned triptych.
So when you pop open the lid, if I recall right, the inside of the lid is a painting, and then
Mhm.
on both sides, when you pop those open, there's 2 other paintings. So you have 2 small and 1 large.
It's
Very cool.
it is. That box probably costs $25 probably.
If not more.
Yeah.
Just the box by
That's a
Yeah,
unicorn
itself.
box.
That's a unicorn
It is
box.
absolutely a unicorn box.
I think I've only smoked 2 or 3 of the cigars out of it, just because it helps with the sort of presentation.
I've never
Yeah.
never grabbed one.
I think I have
They're
one.
they're small. They're
Yeah,
like
they're
a
little
5.
short
Perfectos,
perfectos
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. Great.
I have one because you insisted, or maybe Griff insisted I take it. Maybe it was a joke. And
I
I'm
don't
fired. For anyone, David. I don't mean any cigar out of there.
No, I want to try one day.
I don't think they sell it. I mean, it was a limited run.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they made a couple
They
hundred
did not make
boxes.
They did not make many.
No, that was
I
it.
was very impressed to see that in there. You done smoking? Too much for you?
No, just taking a little break.
You're ready for the Willet.
Getting ready.
You're gonna like it.
Mm.
All right.
Giveaway?
What?
Sorry, I'm a little relaxed.
The giveaway.
Slashed tipsy.
I've been up since 2 a.m. Okay,
I'll give it to you.
Give me a break.
That's true.
It was a long travel day.
You had to catch a shuttle at 2 a.m.
He took the Greyhound.
Oh, God.
We were hanging. It was great.
How far of a drive is it from Opelika to Atlanta?
Hour and a half. Not bad.
But what about on a bus? 2 hours?
It was governed at 70, so yeah. We couldn't pass any car on the highway.
The driver has
man.
to stop for his 10-minute break
Oh.
every 30 minutes.
And Pugh, you're just at the front end of a busy couple days.
You get seat assignments?
You're going to be having
No,
fun.
I was really glad I got to sit towards the front. I'd have to worm my way in the back. It was a full bus.
At 2 in the morning?
2 in the morning. I was real afraid I was going to have to
Where
pee.
was everyone going? Don't they have
The airport, Griff.
bathrooms on the bus?
No. It was just a big old party van.
That's kind of
I'm
cool.
glad it said the name of the company on the side. I didn't think it would be the right place.
Wow.
So they shove you off the bus, and then you're good to go.
I have no idea where it picks me up on the way home, so that'll be a fun.
And then you have to shuttle back.
It was actually really nice.
Good.
It was
It sounds
totally,
lovely.
it was totally worth it. I had a great friend.
Yeah.
Got me off at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Bailey's going to bake him some cupcakes
That's
because
very nice.
he doesn't want me to bake the cupcakes.
Yes, that sounds a lot nicer than my 10-minute drive to the airport. That sounds very, very special.
Yeah.
10 minutes, Jesus. Yeah.
12 from 8, but my
You
brother
know,
drove
whatever.
me.
It's fine.
Well, I was excited to come down here. Didn't sleep at all last night. Was really excited
Yeah.
to be in person and feel Griff's gaze to my left. And
Yeah.
was really excited for the special guest.
Happy you're here, buddy.
Well, I'm sorry that I interjected so much and asked so many
I like it.
hard-hitting
Normally,
questions.
Griff just sits there, looks at me. I've got to throw the cough balls.
I mean,
curve balls at him. Yeah, it's better.
It's better. It's better than I recall.
He's
I'm
just
still not like-
he's
He's
just
warming
a
up to it.
hater.
He's warming
I'm
up
still
to
not freaking out about it, but
He's warming up to it.
It's better than this 1910
negative.
garbage pour.
Negative.
Just kidding. It is really good. But yeah,
Yeah, no.
you did a great giveaway last time.
Thank you.
It was a good.
What's your favorite score? That
Yep.
was last.
Yeah.
That was last giveaway.
Mm.
So this time, should we do?
The last giveaway.
I was going to let it go.
So this time, should we do? Wait, can I do what the giveaway is?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Go for it.
I mean, should we do what's your unicorn? I mean, stay on.
That is fitting.
Stay on theme.
Top 2 unicorns.
Top two.
unicorns.
Comments below.
And let's just redefine what a unicorn is.
Do you want me to?
Sure.
So a unicorn will be a cigar that. Ooh, Jesus, maybe you should.
You want me to?
A special cigar, whether it's a rare cigar or a cigar that you just kind of always wanted to smoke.
Yeah.
You need to find it along those lines.
Yeah.
And
Almost like a wish list.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you
yeah,
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jeff will select from the comments below, and we will send you a Sereno A.
Which, how long have we been smoking? And we're halfway.
I'm not
now.
even
I'm not even halfway
I don't
through.
even know.
You're not.
Just-
Jeez, you didn't even do
I know.
anything.
well, he's
I'm working on it.
working on it. And we'll send you a cool coffin cigar.
Yeah.
And any parting wisdom? Thanks for the SAT word. Smarter every day.
Triptych.
I think that's a podcast.
There's also a diptych, just so you know.
a dipstick. Yeah, it's in your car.
Diptych.
Is that a? Never mind.
No, I'm
We'll
going
talk
to
about
go
that one
find pussy juice. I'm going to find Year of the Tiger.
Fuente juice.
Correct. I've got a list that I'm going to go hunt for now.
Yeah, my list. Congratulations.
No,
Thanks for bringing
not
your homework.
always. Not always.
But yeah, you know the deal. we're leaving that one behind. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for the notifications.
Wow.
Bing.
Happy smoking. Until next time.
I'm Griff.
Happy smoking. Until next time.
Smoke something good, damn it.